ready to go over the last quarter here. Mcleod trailing 11-8-74, Montmorency 15-7. Mcleod kicking to right of screen, St James Road end of the ground. Monty to the bowling club end.
I'm just next to the coach's box. Where are you?
Now, Chris Long back in the ruck from Mcleod. It's going to open up against Big O Halpin. Keenan's in there for Montmorency, number 42. Very strong, experienced on bowler. Now, Mcleod seems to have rung some changes here. Looks like Daniel Francis might be up to centre forward with O'Brien playing a bit deeper. Perhaps pocket or just going a bit deeper. Leggett down there too. So they're just trying to stretch that that back line of Montmorency. Okay, ball comes down and there's a free kick at the centre bounce. Comes to Painter. He gets a handball across the Scooter. He goes straight down the middle, looking for Lynch. Comes to ground level. O'Brien is trying to defend there. Oh, eventually it comes to Francis, and he is just all wrapped up there by the strong defender there from Montmorency. And umpire calls for a ball up. Host of players around the ball there. Leggett in the ruck this time for Mcleod. Comes to ground level. Number 34 for Montmorency does really well there. And that was James Brooker. He's been in everything today. Now there's been some interference to Mcleod player there in John Andrew, who's going to take the resultant free kick deep in the forward pocket, pavilion side of the ground, right in front of the Montmorency crowd. Okay, now he's shooting for goal on a very tight angle, 30 metres out from goal. But I think he probably had a few practice shots at training from this spot. Oh, he shoots for goal. It's looking, oh no, it's across the across the face of goal, I should say. Over the line, out of bounds on the full. Okay, resultant free kick to Montmorency. They drive the ball out to the ever reliable veteran in Daniel Keenan, who takes the safest of marks. Deep in the back flank, Grove Road side of the ground. He shades his eyes from the sunshine there, looks this way, looks that way, then just goes straight up the line. Oh, it's an up and under over kick up to the wing position. Ball comes to ground level. Players from both sides in heavy there, and there's another ball up. There's been numerous ball ups today. I'm sure it'd probably be perhaps a dozen a quarter. Eventually the ball comes down to a Mcleod player who chips further forward to, I think it was Jack Bianchin there. He gets the ball down to looking for Lynch, but over the back is Coghill, who takes a nice saving mark. Gets the ball across to his teammate, runs across from the defensive position, chips the ball up to number 5 there, who dropped what he should have taken, but the umpire says, I will pay the mark anyway. It's Tim Millis who's got the kick, right in front of his coaching staff there. That's a very poor kick from Tim Millis. Comes to Nan Curtis, but he's depossessed. And it comes to Montmorency guys who are able to defend there. They're going very sideways with handball. Eventually they break through the wing position, get the ball up to the half-forward line, where the ball goes over the line and out of bounds. They're looking for big Pat Fitzgerald there, number 61. He's a danger in attack, that man. So early stages of this last quarter, there's no change of note on the scoreboard. Looking for the first goal from either side. One would think a goal to Montmorency would just about make it too difficult even for Mcleod to get up. But first goal to Mcleod, and you never know what may happen from there. The ball up here, O'Halpin. Oh, gets a beautiful left-handed punch from the pack. Goes forward and gives an opportunity for Montmorency. Eventually it comes to Hewitt. Oh, Harris is there, picks up the scrambled ball at ground level, gets it to Martin, gets it across to Scooter. Scooter then switches play to the centre of the ground where Dave Adams takes a nice mark. Just to the offensive side of centre, he drives then to the outer half-forward flank area where there's interference. to the Mcleod player, and on this occasion it looks like, is it Jack Bianchin? And he's got the free kick. He chips looking for the lead of Lynch. It's over the head of everyone. It's near the boundary, and eventually Francis can't pick up the ball there, and it's over the line and out of bounce. Forward pocket, St James Road, end of the ground. Ball back in, thrown back in, Big O helping there. Another left-handed handball, but only as far as, I think it might have been Adams, got the ball over to this way, that way, and eventually to Harris, shoots for goal, and just when Mcleod needed a goal, he's missed. Crucial misses, they just don't help, do they? Oh God. Okay, Monty bring the ball back into play to the outer side. I think it was Ben Haynes on that occasion, but a magnificent kick to half-back and spots up his teammate there. It may be Keenan, I'm not sure. Oh, the ball goes forward. Martin's pushed in the back there, then taken high, and he'll take the resultant free kick. Good second effort there by the young fella Martin. He's 21 today, I believe. Wouldn't he like a victory? Drives the ball, nice kick down to the full forward area where there's a couple of Monty guys battling against Nick Lynch, the Mcleod full forward, and eventually the Monty guys are able to see it through for another behind. The margin now 22 points. They bring it back into play, Montmorency, but there's an errant kick by the Montmorency defender, and only as far as Harris, who's running in and out. He's marked right on the 45-metre line, 45-degree angle. He fancies his chances here, Ryan Harris. And so he should. He's normally a very good kick. Now he's shooting for goal. He'll be kicking from about 48 metres. He comes in on his left foot. It looks good off the boot. It's wobbling, but didn't quite make the distance. And it's cleared nicely by Montmorency, and they spot up Keenan there, who gets the ball out to the wing position where another nice mark is taken by number 21 there in Chris Burton. They chip the ball further afield, and there's a beautiful mark by Martin there, number 14. He gets the ball down to half forward. Burton's there, he transverses the ball to the outer side of the ground. That's all Montmorency there. Number 3 in Scott Nugent was able to handball the ball over to his teammate. They get it further field where the ever reliable Daniel Keenan is there. He gets the ball to half forward area. Montmorency take possession, they scramble the ball further forward. It's near the pocket. Well, it's in the pocket, it's near the boundary line. Now, the boundary umpire has ruled the ball is actually at one stage there has gone over the line and out of bounds. And so we have another throw in. Forward pocket at the bowling club end of the ground. Ball back into play. Oh, Big O helping, wins the tap out again. But only as far as Scooter White, who swings around on his left foot, gets the ball to half forward. Montmorency player there gives the Mcleod guy the don't argue. Kicks the ball forward, and the ball ends up in the hands of number 23, who's not on the official NFL record today. Now he will shoot for goal. He'll be kicking from about 45 metres. He's marked at about 40 metres out from goal. It's a wobbly kick, and it wobbles through for a point to his near side. So the margin remains out at 22 points. Okay, the ball's brought back into play. A beautiful long kick by Hewitt back into the middle of the ground where Big Pack flies the ball. Now, number 61 has gone down.
We need a goal now.
And he limps forward in big Patrick Fitzgerald. He went down very heavily there, long in the ruck there. Wins the tap out. But only as far as number 34, who's all wrapped up, and we'll have another ball up.
2 goals would be good.
Neither side's got a goal this last quarter. One would suspect that The goal to Monty. Oh, there's a free kick to Mcleod, and the players just let go on. The ball goes into Montmorency forward line where number 5 there? Carl Hewitt sees the ball over the line and out of bounds. Time is ticking away, so things will be getting very desperate for Mcleod shortly. They have not been able to make any impact on the scoreboard at this stage. However, the ball comes out to Martin, who's been in everything. Over to Woodhams, back to Martin. He drives the ball straight down the middle of the ground, looking for Bianchen. Bianchen at ground level, is he there? Oh, he's looking to get the ball across to Lynch. Oh, Lynch has got about 3 against him, and the Montmorency guys are able to back up beautifully, and they do it wonderfully well, and they sweep the ball to the outer back flank, and then a beautiful kick forward up past the wing position. We're running onto the ball there is number 34 from Montmorency. Shoots it up towards goal, but it's a shocking kick, and it's over the line and out of bounds. That was very fleet of foot young fella in James Brooker there. Should have made better of his opportunity. Ball's brought back into play as far as Kane Shores. The Mcleod guys are handballing this way, handballing that way, ends up in the hands of Vez Premi. He's not too sure where to go, so he handballs back to whoever. Anyway, it comes out to the Mcleod player there who chips in the centre of the ground, but only as far as number 24, and he spots up his teammate in the pocket.
Handball has been our downfall again.
Some indecision there by the Mcleod defenders. Got turned over, and the very experienced Dean Limback will line up for goal. You know, he's kicking from about 45 metres out on a 45-degree angle. And one would think this goal will, if he gets it, and he's got it. Oh no, he has missed. He has missed.
Oh yeah.
Nice drift there, Jeremy, at the last minute.
He thought it was a goal. Tried to con the umpire.
Yes, well, Mcleod hang in. They hang in with some semblance of a chance. We're still within 4 goals, and we're about 10, 11 minutes into the last quarter. Carl Hewitt brings the ball back into play, and he spots up Scooter White in the back pocket. He chips the ball across to Leggett. Leggett goes this way, he goes that way, gets the ball back to Scooter. Scooter chips into the centre of the ground, back to Dave Adams, back to Leggett. Oh, they're going. They've turned it over in the centre of the ground. The Mcleod players are too much handball, but backing up there is Harris. Now Harris has driven the ball forward with a very, very nice kick. And Bianchen was in there at ground level, tried to get the ball back to Vez Premi. The ball didn't quite hit the target there, and it's all wrapped up. Just forward of centre, the end to which Mcleod's kicking. Ball in the air there, long in the ruck, helping over the back. Gets the ball down to Dave Adams, and he's all wrapped up.
Going well against the Premiership favourites.
Yep, well, yeah, one would think that a lot of people are saying that Mott going into this season as Premiership favourites. It's been a long time since they've won a Premiership. They've come close many times. I think Heidelberg may have been their nemesis on many occasions. But yeah, ball comes down to John Andrew. Oh, he's in the thick of things. Oh, he bursts through the pack. Oh, they're trying hard, Mcleod. Then Painter bursts through the pack, gets it to Lynch. Oh, they're going in hard here. I tell you what, there's some great defensive work happening there. But Montmorency have done well. They've cleared the ball out of defence, spotted up a loose man in the middle of the ground. Then they switch the play to the outer wing, where their reliable player there takes 1 bounce, 2 bounces. He spots up a lead. Oh, in the way there is Andrew Murray, who takes a very timely mark. Now, number 23 there for Mont, who's arguably interfered with the come in. That's supposed to be a protected space. And yeah, anyway, Mcleod get the ball further forward to Vez Premi. He's in a lot of trouble there. He's all wrapped up. As Mont defend grimly there, get the ball to the ever reliable Keenan. He chips to half forward, where Montmorency player is he's got a little shove in the back there. The umpires rightfully picked that up and said, "It's your free kick, son." They chip the ball further forward to a lead there. Under the ball there is Kane Shaw. He gets a shove in the back.
He's calling for a shepherd.
And there's a free kick to Captain Kane Shaw. Shaw chips the ball up to a lead from, well, I'm not too sure who it was going to be from, but it's turned over to number 21 for Montmorency in Chris Burton. He shoots for goal, and it's through for another point.
Now it's
Well, it's unbelievable, but neither side wants to get the first goal of the last quarter. Porter brings the ball out to Martin. Martin gets to Woodhams on the wing. Oh, Woodhams tries to get the ball back there to Kane Shaw, but it's intercepted by Pat Fitzgerald, and then they get the ball further forward, turn around, and Kane Pettifer picks the ball up and snaps and kicks a goal, and turns around and gives a little glare at the crowd there, as if to say, well, what do you think of that?
He's a good kick. He should be kicking that down the half-forward flank. 10 goals, I reckon.
Mcleod has tried very hard here today, but just turnovers at the wrong occasion has proved very costly. And experienced players, as we mentioned earlier, Lindback and Keenan and Pettifer, Fitzgerald, they know how to capitalise on these mistakes. Ball then comes out to number 21 for Montmorency in Chris Burton. They get the ball further forward, but at ground level it's Ryan Harris. Back to Kane Shaw. They won't give up, the Mcleod guys. They just keep coming. Looking for O'Brien down there. He couldn't take the mark on that occasion. Ball is close to the boundary line. Oh, they're going this way, they're going that way. Montmorency defending very well at this stage, and they've got a handy lead now. They're out to 16 goals 10 to Mcleod on 11 goals 10. They go forward again, Montmorency, but in the way there is the boy Martin. He's had an excellent game today. The umpires are blowing whistles, something's happening there.
I don't understand why I didn't pay the 50 out here before. You paid that one.
Yeah. When you look down there, it seems to be like 2 or 3 will inch all the time, doesn't it? Anyway, there's an opportunity here for Mcleod to take advantage of the 50-metre penalty. The ball's in the hands of Martin. He'll be kicking from goal from about 45 metres out. Man standing the mark's at about 40.
Just doesn't know the rules.
They put Big O Halpin on the mark.
Big dope.
Martin kicks for goal.
Missed it.
And he has missed to the far side. So Mcleod's struggling to get some quick goals on the scoreboard, to put some pressure back on Montmorency. Ball brought back into play. Oh, the big fella up there for the mark for might be O'Halpin, was it? For Monty taking control on the back line there. They try and bring it out of defence, but they've turned it over this time. And now Mcleod put pressure on the Mont defence, and waiting there is Carl Ewart, who has gone forward. Now, Ewart is a renowned goal kicker, and he comes in and should pop through these goals, and he has. So Mcleod get their 12th goal of the day on the scoreboard. They go to 12 goals 11, trailing Montmorency 16 goals 10. So there is a
3 goals in the second half. We need 4 to hit the lead. So
4 quick goals in Mcleod win, but they've only got 12 for the day. So yeah, it's a big ask, but okay. Here we are back at the centre bounce, and looks like it's young Leggett in the ruck.
it's not even in the square.
The whistles are blowing this time, and now this time it's a free kick. Someone's gone over the line from Montmorency. It come out to Haynes there, or Daniel Keenan, the experienced blokes, lining up. Number 3 gives the don't argue. They get it forward, Montmorency, only as far as Kane Shaw. And then back to, might have been Nan Curtis. They get the ball to Story. He drives the ball down to the half-forward area. And waiting back there is number 3 for Montmorency, takes the easiest of marks. It was Scott Nugent. They get the ball further forward. In the way there is Story. Story takes off through half back into the centre of the ground. Nugent misses what he should have taken.
There's a chair there, mate, if you want to use it.
And now through Nugent, they're able to drive the ball out of the fence. Out to the unknown man in number 23. Goes this way, that way, and then he chips the ball further down the line looking for Kane Pettifer. Hotly pursued by Andrew Murray, and the ball is over the line and out of bounds. And true to form, the umpire has nothing of giving a free kick when it's right near the boundary line. Says chuck it back in. Ball comes back in. Oh, there's a push in the back there to leg it in the ruck by big Patrick Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald saying, I couldn't have done that, umpire. And the umpire said, you did. Leggett takes the resultant free kick, gets it across to Scooter White. White goes this way, White goes that way, goes backwards. Oh, there's a bad turnover there by the Mcleod young fella. And in the way is the experienced Kane Pettifer.
I forgive him, it's a Scooter. I forgive him. All right.
He seemed to go left on his preferred. There was nowhere to go to, so he turned back the other way, and then one could arguably say that pressure forced the error, the errant kick. Okay, in comes, I think it's Pettifer, shooting for goal, shoots for goal, and I think he's got no trouble there putting it through. It's a beautiful kick. Yes, it's all clear. Another goal to Montmorency. They ticked the 17-10 to Mcleod. 12 goals at 11.
Oh no, I mean, he normally just pass off and then runs past and takes it. That's what the game plan is. All else has cost 10 goals his hand.
Back at the centre bounce, Kane Shaw on the ruck now. He wins the tap out, only as far as Monty player. They get it across to little fella in number 24 there, who is, well, he's not on, there is a Jesse Donaldson, the ex-Diamond Creek lad, who's looked for bigger and better things by transferring over to Montmorency. Okay. Montmorency right on top of their game here now. They get the ball forward, and there's the big Pat Fitzgerald. He takes the mark, chips the ball further forward, and there's the leaning Kane Pettifer has taken the mark. Now Pettifer's marked 35 metres out. On a rather tight angle. Kicking from the Grove Road forward pocket. He comes in, shoots, looks pretty good off the boot. Is he happy? He's happy. There's another goal. So, Montmorency kick further away. They go to their 18th goal now. They're on 18-10 to Mcleod, gone 12 goals, 11. So the best part of 6-goal lead as the shadows creep across the ground. We must be well over 20 minutes into the last quarter.
Get the quad count. I was talking to Jason Green.
Okay, from the centre bounce again, it's Monty trying to force the ball forward. In there is John Andrew for Mcleod.
Oh, okay. What size was it?
16.
Oh, good. Actually, can you just go
Okay.
and tear it out for me if you don't mind?
There's a big wrestle for the ball there. The umpire says, give it to me, boys. Well, it's been a very good start for the year for Montmorency. I mean, they've shown they've got two very dominant ruckmen, some really good key forwards there, and good experienced players in Ben Haynes, Keenan, Little men are good. Particularly impressed today with James Brooker. You've got experienced guys in defence. You've got Coghill down there, Nugent. You've got Craig Flint. Shane Tennant will be one to come back in the side. I think he may be captain. So they've got a very, very strong side this year, and they would give themselves a good chance of being able to match it with the so-called big boys of the comp in Bundoora, Heidelberg, West Preston, perhaps Greensborough this year. It's round one, and there'll be many twists and turns to the year. Okay, Mcleod venture forward, but in the way there is one of the big chaps we're talking about in Craig Flint, and he takes the easiest mark. Mont boys just waxing the ball now between themselves. They switch play, but there's an errant kick. Gee, when you want to switch play, you want to make sure you hit the target. So it's fallen into the arms of Carl Hewitt. Carl Hewitt will kick for goal from 15 metres out on a 45-degree angle. Comes in and kicks the easiest of goals. Okay, so that's the 13th goal on the scoreboard to Mcleod. They go to 13-11, trailing Montmorency on 18-10. Just waiting for the ball to be retrieved from the crowd there. I'm sure both sides will be better for the run. First hit out for the year. It's been played in good conditions. It's been a good standard of football. Of course, both sides have made mistakes, and they'd like to think they can overcome that in coming weeks. But it's only round one. Okay, on the centre-bounce ball comes the ground level. John Andrews in there. If handball's forward, but only as far as number 24, who gets it down to 21, takes a mark on the half-forward line. And there's the siren. And first win of the season goes to Montmorency in the first game. And well-deserved. They've played particularly well. They were really pressed strongly by Mcleod in the first half. But in the second half, their experienced players are able to come to the fore and able to further